Miracles don't just happen. God expects us to work and sacrifice, and if we will do our part, then God will do what we cannot do. So this is how we began to work on the second floor to pay for it. Many people sacrificed time. We worked hard in labor. They doubled their giving. So many people sacrificed greatly to be able to purchase the fourth and the second floor.
Yes, because we have rented first the fourth floor. I was looking at the congregation, mostly Filipinos, with a very meager income. I was saying, I have my doubts. I was saying to myself, this could not be happening, you know. How could this be? They have meager income, and how much would the room, the second floor and the fourth floor would cost?
To buy both the properties, it would have cost more than 9 million Hong Kong dollars. And we knew we just didn't have it.
So, and I said to myself, I think we can't afford to buy this. That's my little fight.
At first, I wasn't very confident that God was telling us to buy the property, because somehow in the natural it didn't look possible.
Not everyone was satisfied that we should buy the property. But
so, and let the rich will buy it. That's what in my heart.
There was no bank that was willing to lend us the money, because of course we had to form a company to buy the property, but they knew that it was just like a shelf company, and that it wasn't a real proper company.
When all the people in the church, with it's not really that big congregation just now.
And then one Sunday morning, in the Sunday morning offering, there appeared a check from Sister Pat. She had sold a property, and without any fanfare, her tithes from the property, it was a very sizable check. And we saw that, and our faith rose. We realized that God was going to make it possible for us to begin a building fund.
When He really spoke to my heart, that's when I believed, and I think that's when everybody believed and everybody put in their best effort, knowing that that was God's will for us.
But you can see the heart of the people when they gave, all of us giving our pledges, you know.
And people began to respond. Some of the people who had very little means said, we will double our tithes, not only giving 10%, we'll give 20% of our income. Some people came forward and said, we will loan, and they gave sizable loans to the congregation.
God moved the Bank of China to lend us the money. So I think everybody believed that this is the way God wanted us to go.
So we really prayed, and I remember we were filling forms. We were really giving our pledge to give something for this project.
That in our hearts that we wanted to make this our joint effort with God, and that we would do our best to have a part in the building by pledging.
In a matter of 2 years, we bought that. I think we were on the fourth floor, and then we bought that in the second floor, where we have our services right at this time.
So when we finally they were able to purchase, there was really a rejoicing in the Lighthouse congregation. We really were rejoicing, you know.
Everyone had high spirits because we have a new location. I guess that's the same thing that would happen this time around. That, you know, we have a refurbished sanctuary, and it was upbeat because we knew we were there, and it was an answer to God's prayer. We had to raise money to be able to purchase the place.
Of course, we were all joyful because we were able to have a place to stay permanently, that we don't have to move from one place to another. And there's thankfulness because God provided a place for us. So We were all rejoicing during that day, or thankful to the Lord for His provision of a place where we can meet together.
Because for us it was a miracle from God, you know.
God's family is a big family. And we said, regardless of race, regardless of background, regardless of position, everyone would be welcome. And just look around. See how God's love is flowing through our differences. Lighthouse is a miracle of God.